How to find the sewing to do what you want to do. Wow. Yes, yes. Come on, yo, Jake. Arsenal, Arsenal, Arsenal. Do what you want. I expect bright. Hold on. There we go. He's a tough cookie. I think he will carry on. Right, let me just quickly do this. And kind of didn't realise what the time was. I kind of lost track of the time, not gonna lie. So, yeah. Right. Bosh. There we go. Oh, yo, Freddy. Oh, man. Yeah, I kind of lost track of the time. Didn't realise what the time was, to be honest. Oh, man. Mate, also, I'm loving this new mic placement. Instead of it coming from all the way over here and it doesn't block this monitor at all, I can actually read chat properly now instead of like doing like moving my head around the mic and all that. Also, chat, also, think of the hair. New, well, won't say it's a new hairstyle, but basically, I've kind of made a decision to cut my own hair. So, I basically kept on seeing TikToks on my For You page about like, oh, you should get layers, this, that. I was like, all right, let's see how layers actually look. Perfect. Sorry, an Audi TT just went flying past mine. Now that sounded lovely. Right. Yeah. Saw layers. I was like, wow. I want them. So, watched about probably 6 TikToks on how to do it. I was like, why not? Just why not? Let's do it. Got scissors, and then I watched the tutorial just before I done it. Got the right length that I wanted to take off, and just started snipping away. Obviously, wet my hair before, all that stuff. Brushed it down. Done this. Bang, bang, bang. And then, yeah. I'm really happy with what I've done with my hair. Really happy. It's more like wavy, which I kind of wanted, because just having straight, well, it wasn't straight curtains, but it was what's it called? Like kind of wavy, but my hair was like coming down to here. Like when I brushed it, it was coming to down like the bottom of my ear, basically. But now, obviously, I'm not going to pull it because then it will just ruin it. But when I come out the shower, it only comes to like here, like basically the middle of my ear. So it's not that bad. I was thinking about going back to my fringe. Done it for a day. Literally the day after I cut my hair. Went back to the fringe. I was like, nah. The fringe, it just doesn't really suit me that much, man. I don't really know. And plus, I just like how the back of this looks. Like, just how the back is. It's just, I really like it. Like, I was contemplating to going back to the fringe, but after I'd done it for that one day, I just thought, nah, man. Like, yes, I know I could have just easily cut it a bit more, but when I was doing the fringe, like the little baby hairs were like getting in my eye and all that. It was infuriating me. And yeah, so still got the curtains, but it's more of a like messy / textured type of curtains, which I like. I'm happy with. Really happy with. Oh man. Feels good to be back though with football. It feels fantastic. Feels absolutely fantastic. Oh. Oh. Arsenal. Oh, mate. Can't wait to see the Premier League champions play. I can't wait. Generally can't wait. I mean, we kind of got ages, but yeah, we kind of got ages until the game. It kicks off at 8 o'clock. So we got a bit long for that. Here you go. What are these lot speaking about? What are they speaking about?
Mikel and what he was saying after the Champions League, when he's talking about the Champions League and losing that, he was talking about a dynasty and bringing in the kind of players that make differences. I think he wants to play how he plays, but he wants to bring forwards in who can make a difference. Because like that Champions League final came down to the fact that we lost by a penalty, but
who are they bringing in?
Players. Well, this is what I'm saying. You know, they're talking about. I don't know if Alvarez
Friday night
coming.
football.
You know,
oh my god, man!
People laugh at me. You two laugh.
We're so back. so back.
At some stage, I'll show you. I'll show you what the proof. But that's where we're going. I don't think we need to change the way we're playing. We just need to bring in that caliber of player to force it home.
Arsenal, Coventry, kicking us off tonight at the start of this new Premier League season. And
Bruce Springsteen's
champions.
Enticing with 11 new managers. Another newly promoted side, Hull in action early tomorrow against Manchester United. Everton take on Crystal Palace now in the hands of Pierre Sage.
Champions.
Sunderland, Nottingham Forest now with Oliver Glasner at the helm up against Leeds United. Brentford take on Roberto De Zerbi's Spurs, who have been spending big. That's a live game with us, 5:30 tomorrow. And then Super Sunday, 3 games for you. Brighton Villa, Manchester City, and Enzo Maresca take on Marco Rosa's Bournemouth, Newcastle, Liverpool at 4:30. And both of those two under new managers as well.
Literally, all the fixtures are literally right below. All of them fixtures.
2 more new guys in the dugout as Arbeloa takes on Alonso's Chelsea. That's how we kick off our Monday Night Football. And with Super 6 returning, there is £1 million to be won. And it doesn't have to be won this weekend. They're convinced it could go all the way through to November. Predict 6 correct scores, play for free, and scan that QR code to find out.
Champions.
Arsenal are here. The champions' preparations are well underway for their return to action, but the new boys are keeping us waiting. No sign yet of Coventry City. Team news coming next.
They found out who Arsenal actually are, so they didn't want to turn up.
Sponsored by Bet365.
Sponsored by Bet365. Oh, man. Champions. Champions. Champions, champions. Oh, man. Ooh, pardon me. Champions. Champione. Ole, ole, ole. Oh, man. So, obviously, team sheet ain't out yet, so that's why the team sheet says NA. Obviously, team sheets isn't out yet. Don't know when the team sheets will be out, but man, champions, champions, champions. Oh man, it feels so good to be back. Club football has returned. Back to the 305. I make it. Champions, champions, champions. Bet to the 305. Don't really know what to talk about because we've got ages until kickoff. Literally, kickoff is 8 o'clock. I kind of wish I went live around. Hold on a sec. Oh, sorry about that. Right. What was I talking about? What I was talking about? Fantastic. Bet to the 305. Oh. Champione, champione. Ole, ole, ole. Champions, 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 champions. Oh, man.
City, a bit of battle tonight with the North London traffic, but they have made it. Slightly behind schedule, and they are relishing this opportunity. First, Arsenal and Manchester City, their first 2 away games. 95
Lineup is out, ladies and gentlemen. The lineup is
Gary Neville has
out.
left us briefly. He's off to try and catch up with one of his former Salford players, who's now in the Coventry City ranks. But this used to be a regular Premier League fixture. And here we go from back in the archive, November 1992, the first episode of it. Guess who up front?
Handball.
Handball.
Right.
Bogle.
Do you know what? It wasn't even a chance.
Let's
That's what I love
do.
about
That's the thing. It wasn't even an half chance, Dave. I made something.
Let's do the starting
I
11.
put my arms.
But I think you were also playing the following season
Gosh.
when Highbury was having a bit of a refurb,
Yeah.
and Mickey Quinn came here and actually became the last player to score a hat-trick away at
Right.
Arsenal. This was from the opening weekend.
Yeah.
Mickey Quinn, man I'm sure you know
So-
well, Jamie.
Yeah, what a man, what a character, what a family. Yeah, get out to that.
Arsenal.
Yeah.
Let's
Roy
just
Wiggly.
let's
Look at
mute this. Arsenal starting 11. Number 1, David Raya. Then number 33, Ricardo I always get Calafuri's name thingied. Calif. Such a dodgy name. I always get it wrong. Yeah, that's right. So we got Raya in goal. Then we got Calafiori. Then we got the main man, number 6, Gabriel. Next to Gabriel, we got number 3, Mosquera. Then right back, we have number 4, Benjamin White. Then the 2 in the middle, number 49, Miles Lewis Skelly. Then next to Skelly, oh, kind of disagree with this. I really disagree with this. Number 41, Declan Rice. Don't know why Rice is playing. Really don't. I would have rested Rice to around the Aston Villa / Chelsea game. That's when I would have rested him. But yeah. Now the 3, number 17. Welcome our new signing, Christos Zoles. Then next to Zoles, by the way, we're playing. It says we're playing a 4-3-3, but we're not. We're playing a 4-2-3-1. So now next to Zoles, we got number 8, Martin Odegaard, our captain. Next to him, we have number 7, Bukayo Saka, the star boy. Then up front, number 29, Kai Havertz. So this right here, ladies and gentlemen, that is the Arsenal starting 11. Now going for Coventry. Don't really know that much Coventry players, to be honest. So I'm not going to read out the names because, yeah, don't really know any Coventry players. So, and I know for a fact I'll mess up their names. Right. Ooh. Right, so number 19, their goalkeeper. Rushworth. Never heard of the geezer, but alright. Their left back, number 3. Oh, he's got the same name as me. J. De Silva. Their left centre back, number 24. Amanda. I think. Amanda. No clue. Right centre back, number 4. Bobby Thomas. Their right back, number 27. No clue how to say his name. Van something. Van E. It's EWIJK. No clue how to say that. Then now moving on to the midfield. By the way, they're playing the same formation as Arsenal, a 4-2-3-1. So yeah. Now moving on to the 2, number 6, Grims. Then next to him, we got number 16. I don't know how to say the geezer's name. Oyeka or Neka, whatever. I don't know. Number 18. No clue. I'd say his name. Number 8. I think that's how you spell his name. No clue. Number 23. AS. And then up front, number 9, Sims. Right. That's the starting 11 for Coventry. I'll be back. 1 minute. Someone's knocking at my door.
Arsenal to win the game, but you certainly don't want to be on the end of a sort of a good beating in your first game. Put up something respectable. You played against Arsenal. Obviously, try and get something from the game, of course. But as I said, when you think of next week for Coventry as well, I think they've got Hull at home. I think both teams will be looking at that and thinking, okay, that's almost where there's not so much the season starts, but get points on the board.
I think it's a magnificent fixture to start, especially coming up as champions. The momentum there coming up as champions.
Right.
For them to start at Arsenal with nobody expecting anything from them. Obviously, they've made 7 changes, so you're going to have to see how they gel together. But if I'm a Coventry player playing, I'm going for it today. You know what I mean? I'm really going to go for it because you're not going to be judged on this. But what will happen is if it does go the wrong way, then people will say, oh, are they going to be the ones who go? I think this is a great opportunity for Coventry to just have a blast at Arsenal.
Absolutely. What a stage to try and make your reputation. First game of the season back in the Premier League, 25 years away, and they take on the champions. It's their
Arsenal.
first title defence for such a long time. And there is the man that made it possible for Coventry City. We will be speaking live to both managers next.
We can be the greatest of all time.
Sponsored by Bet365.
I think that's the only thing that I actually need open because this doesn't really matter.
Canary Islands from $5.99. I'm going to need a bigger bucket list.
P&O Cruises. Holiday like never before. At all protected.
Welcome to the Betway Clubhouse.
Arsenal. Arsenal.
I'll get that one.
You sure, Sean?
Oh. Bet to the 305. Let's take it back to a time when we were so much in love, baby.
Boy around there, Jack, ran his foot in license, Tottenham man. Yeah, I was saying to him, you are rubbish. He goes, well, Arsenal will never see Europe. Our name's on it.
Yeah,
Your name on it.
Yeah, Europa League.
Yeah, I said, you're Europa League. He said, yeah, but you'll never see it. I said, yeah, but we go for the big cups. We don't go for the little cups. Your silly little cups. He goes, watch us this season. We're going to have the Champions League.
They're not even in the Champions League.
Well, not Champions League, in the, they're not in no Champions. They're not in no leagues at all.
No.
He said, we're going to have the Carling Cup and the FA Cup this year. So we've spent 300 grand.
So here we go again. The Premier League resumes tonight with the champions Arsenal starting their defence against Coventry City, the champions of the Championship, who stormed it last season under Frank Lampard. 95 points along the way. And they are back after a 25-year absence. This is the lineups for this evening. A couple of changes for Arsenal from the Community Shield. Bukayo Saka comes in on that right-hand side. as Noni Madueke drops to the bench and Declan Rice into midfield. So we do not see Bruno Guimaraes this evening, their new signing.
I'm kind of confused why Rice is actually playing, to be honest.
And Esri
I wouldn't have
Konsa,
played
who's
Rice.
just signed today, is watching on as well here. Christos Tolles, though, does start for the Gunners. Coventry City look like there's a lot of familiar names from the Championship. One or two of those were loans that were made permanent, and a couple of new signings sprinkled in there as well, like Amenda at the back, who'll play alongside Bobby Thomas. Caleb Urenchi, a lot of excitement around the Ghanaian international who comes into midfield, and the pace of Umchauna that we saw in glimpses at Burnley last season. Ellis Sims leading the attack for Frank Lampard's side, and delighted to say the man himself joins us live right now. Frank, good to see you. We saw last season, the back end of it, when it was all done and dusted, just how emotional that you were about that achievement for someone who's experienced so much in the game. That was really interesting to see.
Yeah, we go.
What
That's a
does
bit better.
tonight mean for yourself and for Coventry City?
It means a great deal. I think the emotions are probably
Frank Lampard.
working with the group, and we became so close now over the 18 months. But also the story of 25 years, the fan base, what they've been crying out for, what they were desperate for, and we've managed to bring that back to the club. So amazing. Now reality's here, and we're driving up to the Emirates, and this is, I loved it. I love driving up here, feeling the atmosphere, feeling the fans. This is like the top level, and the boys and the ones who've had it, but the team that got us here deserve it.
Did you stop off or something, Frank? Because you was late. What was you like? Just stop off.
No, it didn't stop. There's a bit like Guinness in the street.
There's a lot of excitement here. Was there excitement for you when you saw it was Arsenal away first?
Yeah, I guess so. You know, like excitement and understanding. I mean, you're going to play Arsenal away at some point in the season, and there's maybe an argument if we can have a good preparation, which we feel we have, and got the players in, the players that have been at the World Cup. You have to hope on those things a little bit. But no, you prepare for the game. We have to. Our season's not going to be defined necessarily by this game today. Going to Arsenal, not many people will fancy us at all, if not everybody. That's fine. I think it gives the boys an opportunity to go out and show at this level what they can do. And I want to see minimum competing, minimum performance, and then we'll see, because it's football.
Frank, I know you made a few signings, but like, there seems to be a lot of stability since you've taken over with this team. You seem to have a lot of trust in the group.
I do, and because they've been great for me. And you look at teams that have come up, some make a lot of moves, and they go back down. And then when you look from the outside, you go, did they lose something there? Did they lose a bit of spirit, or did they lose something? So I think our idea was to try and keep the balance and the spirit, because we'll need it this year.
Yeah.
We're not going to win a lot of weeks, maybe like we did last year. That's a fact, and that's not a problem. We want to do as well as we can. So it was a balance of trying to keep the players. They deserve it. They're good players. The spirit of the group's great, but of course we've got to add to it. Everybody has to.
Frank, looking at the profile of the signings, did you look at what Sunderland and Leeds did last year? Obviously, it's difficult to stay in the Premier League when you come up from the Championship, but they
Neville
signed
always
a
has to
physical
mention
profile
something
of players.
about
That's something
Leeds.
you've looked at
He's
with the
got an
9
obsession
signings
with
you've
Leeds.
made.
Yeah, without a doubt, because it's the way the game's gone, right, from our day. You know, I think we timed our run perfectly in terms of the game. The game's got so physical, so strong. The running mentality of the group has to be strong, and you just have to have the capacity to do that. So we had some of that, but I think we've tried to add to that. And you look at set pieces, you look at size, you look at all those things. Unfortunately, they cost more money. The bigger they are, the faster they are, and the quality. So it's for us, where do we shop, what bracket we're shopping in. We're happy with what we've done. Hopefully that will show on the pitch.
Frank, you're talking about sort of bringing a different profile of player in, but in terms of, as you said, you're not going to dominate a lot of games in the Premier League. It's a complete, flip of the coin now. How would you change, sort of tactically, how are you going to go about it?
Well, I think we have to be smart about that. I think we were a relatively high pressing team last year in the league, and we could be, but we have to understand the levels, and the levels that if you want to open up too much, there are teams with different qualities. Like in the Championship, can you leave a winger, your full-back one-on-one with a winger? Probably you can. Now you have to understand if it's Saka you're going against, you have to give him some help. So all those things will relate all over the pitch. So we're hopefully wise to that. We've hopefully spoken to the players a lot about that. And if it means we're operating in different areas of the pitch, as long as we're aggressive, that's fine. And obviously as well, the pressing of other teams. You know, if you want to come up here and think you can come and play and all those things, the teams are so good at that stuff now. We have to be understanding of that. So we'll vary our game. I don't think there's a one-stop across the ball, but especially coming to places like this, we have to have a clear understanding of it.
There was a lot of conversation around the Premier League last season, Frank, about set pieces, and that was something that you really excelled at in the Championship. Do you expect that to be a big feature again this time?
Yeah, without a doubt. It's a big feature of the modern game. We were very good at it, and if you look at games we won, pivotal goals that we scored with set pieces and defending set pieces, and again, like everything, the level goes up here in the Premier League. So it's something we focus a lot on. Again, it's profile of player sometimes to make sure you've got a strong team in that sense. You look at what Arsenal built over the last 3, 4, 5 years. So yeah, we feel we're good at that, and we'll have to be good at it.
Yeah, we wish you well. We're really looking forward to seeing your team play tonight.
Thanks very
Good
much.
luck.
Cheers. Nice speaking to you, lads.
Thank you very much,
Good luck,
Frank.
Lenny.
Cheers.
All the best now.
Great to see you. Cheers.
Frank Lampard, who is back here. We were reflecting, actually, Jamie, the last time he was here as manager was his second spell at Chelsea, which was a tough experience for him. But will he be better for that experience?
Of course, he'll be a better manager for that. And listen, most managers have it's a roller coaster football, whether you're a player or a manager, unless you're the absolute elite player or manager, and you always seem to win every week or do really well. And for me, what Frank Lampard's done, he's come back from a couple of knocks and shown that he's a really good manager. And I think I said this a few weeks ago. Listen, hope it goes well for them this season, but I think he's a future England manager. I really do believe that. I'm a big believer that the England manager should be English. That's why I'm saying that as well. But
Frank
when you think
Lampard's
of
a
who he's
future
managed,
England
where he's
manager.
been,
You're
he's been the
mad.
champion. He kept Everton up. He's brought Coventry up. Very close to bringing Derby up. He went in at Chelsea and did brilliantly in his first season. Then came back, as you said, I was commentating on that game and it was hard to watch, you know, coming at the end of that season with Chelsea. But all those experiences that he's had is going to make him the manager that he is now. And don't forget the criticism he got when he went into Coventry. You know, Mark Robinson's done a brilliant job there. So it was a brave decision by, I think it's Dougie King,
Doug
is
King,
it?
the owner, yeah.
It was a brave decision to bring Frank in, but it was also a brave decision for Frank to come in on the back of a manager being well respected and loved by fans. Because most managers come in when most fans want the last fella out, they can't wait to get rid of him, and there's a bit of a honeymoon period. That wasn't the case with Frank when he came to Coventry.
Honestly, it would have been the easiest thing in the world for him to sit on television and earning good money, giving his opinion and sort of switch off on management. Honestly,
embarrassing them people who do that.
Here we
No
are.
comment. No comment.
No, but Dave, seriously, when he took that job, I was like, I felt honest. I'm absolutely delighted because there's a number of players that we played with for England who have tried the managerial sort of side of things, and it's hard work and it's tough to establish yourself. And
You're
you don't
one of
seem,
them.
I know, and you don't seem to get a second and third chance. But he's gone again, and it's paid off for him, and it's brilliant that he's done that.
I'm delighted for him. I'm delighted for him because I think the Everton job, he kind of went into the Everton job and it was a tough one, and the same with the Chelsea.
Yeah, he hasn't done it the easy way,
He hasn't
really,
done it
has
the easy
he?
way. So like you said, when he went back when he went into Coventry, and they were 17th, I think, a couple of points off of relegation. And, you know, he went in, obviously off of the back of a very popular manager in Mark Robbins.
Miles Lewis,
Took them through all the tribulations they've
Gilly.
been through. And Frank's done it. And, you know, again, like Gary said, he could be lounging about, doing what well, I'm not lounging about. He could be just relaxing, chilling, but like he's here, put himself right amongst it again, and I'm pleased for him, I'm delighted for him.
He said all the right things about Arsenal away first, and then it's Manchester City away the next away game. But in their first 5 home games, they play 2 promoted clubs. They play Sunderland, who promoted the season before. Is that where they have to really earn their right to be in this division?
Sorry, Gary. I think we know it's a long season, but very early on, when you look at that first home game against Hull, if we're talking about those teams staying up, that already feels like a huge fixture. Next weekend it does. Frank's realistic. He knows.
Let's do.
Places like this, so when you play the big
Let's quickly do score. I want to do score predictions for this weekend. So, Hull versus Man United. I reckon Man United will win 3-1. Forest versus Leeds. Leeds 1-0. Everton Palace. I'll probably say 1-1. Ipswich Sunderland. I'll probably say 3-0 Ipswich. No, 3-0 Sunderland. I mean. Brentford Spurs, as much as I don't want to say it, probably 2-0 Spurs. Brighton Villa, the fact that it's at Brighton, I would say Brighton will get a 2-1 win. They will score like last minute. City Bournemouth, I think this will be a closer game, but I think it will be 3-2 Man City. They'll score in like the 80th minute. Newcastle, Liverpool. I will say the fact that Newcastle has lost so many people, I'll most probably say 3-0 Liverpool. And then the Derby, Fulham, Chelsea, I will go with a 4-0 win for Chelsea. Oh, Arteta speaking.
Do what we can do to be the best version of ourselves.
Boss, I wanted to ask you about the new faces in the backroom staff. I know that's happened. I wanted to find out what you're hoping the impact will be of those changes you've made in the backroom.
I hope huge. I mean, availability is one of the biggest qualities that the squad has to have. And then is the robustness to do and to deliver our game model for 96 minutes every 3 days. If you are not capable of doing that, you are in trouble. And we make some changes, thinking that we have to get better.
Mikel, could you just give us a little bit of an insight into the thinking behind bringing Concert in from Aston Villa? A great signing. You've already got a lot of strength in that position, but what's the thinking behind bringing him in?
Well, we needed one more player. We had 7 players in the defensive line. We know that that's not enough. We have 2 long-term injuries, one with Jury and the one with Willie, and we wanted somebody that didn't have the qualities that we already have. So somebody ideally with the experience, because
So
as a centre-back in this league,
we've bought Bruno from Newcastle, Konza, Hincapié,
that we need.
And is there anything else that you want to do in the transfer window?
Zoles.
We are trying to improve the team as well. We have to be dependent, obviously, if there are any exits and what the numbers will look like at the end. But so far, I'm very happy.
Mikel, let's talk about, can you move the team on? Does that mean improving the way you actually play and went about winning the league last season? Or is it maybe trying to be a bit more offensive or scoring more goals?
In every department, that's what we want to do.
Hey, thank you for the follow, man. XXDZ95XX, appreciate the follow. Thank you so much, I appreciate that.
Big players for 6, 7 months, which is a massive impact on that. But yeah, be very critical with ourselves, with the things that we have to improve, with the flow that we have to be able to get in and around the team. And a lot of things that happened against Man City, I really loved. So we need to be consistent and try to deliver them.
It was a great performance. Bruno Guimaraes was obviously at the heart of that. He's not here tonight. What's happened there, Mikel?
Yeah, he had a slight tension in his groin, and yeah, he hasn't done a pre-season. He had only 4 or 5 days before that game, and we need to take it. There's a lot of new stuff for him as well, and we need to take him bit by bit.
Thanks for your time. We wish you well, Mikel.
Thank you very much.
Good to talk to you. Mikel Arteta looking to go back-to-back with Premier League titles. On that style point, Jamie, do you think that he has to adapt, has to change? Is that something that you can say of a team that's won the title?
No, I was just interested to see what
1 year and 6 months.
When a team's successful,
1 year and 6 months as a mod.
Of course they can. And he just sort of said that, didn't he? We could maybe add a little bit more in attack. But I actually think that's more star quality rather than him changing something tactically. That's what I wanted to hear from him. It takes me back a little bit to when Chelsea were really successful in the Abramovich era, and they were winning leagues, getting close to Champions Leagues. And there was always this feeling coming from the club that they wanted to play like Barcelona. And I used to be sitting there scratching my head thinking,
But out of the formation, I think
Arsenal are unbelievable defensively. It doesn't matter how you win, it's about
4-3-3,
winning. So for me,
and then I think this one's also 4-3-3.
But I do think they lack a little bit of stardust in the final third. So it might be about
get subs.
in the transfer market.
If you want to get subs in, yeah, can.
As I said, when you win the league, you know, play in a certain way. Why would you change it?
No, actually, I'm not going to do that because obviously,
against Coventry City, it has
obviously, there's no point of adding the formation. It's going to change throughout the game anyway.
They are back here tonight, and it has been quite the journey.
Alright, you've only been kicked out of a pub.
Come in if you want.
I don't speak English. Come on, come on.
I don't speak English. I don't speak English. Yeah, both teams are 4-3-3, but as the game goes on, it's going to change, and it's just pointless. There's no point doing that. Hear me out, yeah? I'm going to take you lot back to one of the best songs, not of all time, but in this era, is up there one of the best songs. It's by Marshmello. This song, tune, absolute tune. This chicken shop is well nice. Yeah, it's nice for some. Nice for some. I found peace in your violence. I'm on, and I've been quiet for so. Oh, you will like this one, Fred. You would definitely like this one. What a tune! Absolute tune. You're bad at the end. Better be a good time. I'd be lying if I said and didn't love you, 'cause I do. You heard Boston? No. What's that? By this fella. Ah, yeah. Yes. Tune. I think I'm missing something. What? What am I missing? I'm missing something, am I? Where's West Ham in the... Ah. Ooh. Don't think you're aware. Not in the league no more. You're not in the Prem, you're in the Championship. Ooh. Oh, this floor's a bit messy. Oh. Oh. Tune. Bloody hell, that was loud. Mate, Party Next Door, he makes some quality tunes. Oh, just got a notification. Just got a text. Snapchat. She can work. Oh. The bad at the end. Party Next Door and Drake. Oh. What's the name of that song? Miami. Ain't it? I was in Miami tonight. Nokia. Boy. No, yeah, what is the name of that Miami song? Because it's not called Miami. Oh, it's this, ain't it? Yes, Somebody Loves Me. Yes, this is it. Tune. Who loves me? somebody who he loves. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I kind of regret going live this early. Really am. Kind of wish I went live at like 7:30. Because I've been sitting here doing absolutely nothing. Oh. And the game doesn't kick off to 8 o'clock. We've still got... It's 7:21 now. We've got... ...40 minutes, yeah. You can tell I failed maths. Oof. Yeah, watch something on YouTube. Could do that. I know that somebody who really loves me. Oh, bro, I hate it when it does this, you know. Why does it do this? Whenever I have different tabs open, my YouTube never wants to, like, open for some odd reason. Oh, the Coventry fans are going.
Coventry City are out here too, and a wonderful reception from their travelling fans, as you'd expect, back in the big time after 25 years away. It has been quite a journey.
Yeah, for them just to go straight back down, unfortunately. Why does my YouTube not want to work? We're Miami. Love this. Really love this. Don't matter. Or actually, I know what I could do. Watch a bit of TikTok. Oh, that's TikTok Studio. I want TikTok. We're Miami. It
is actually, if you didn't know.
Oh, go on, Pie Face 23. Go on, Pie.
The shortest run to a turn 1 on the whole calendar, as someone wants to let us know that he's got a very small penis. It is the smallest. It is actually, if you didn't know.
So, wanna play footy tic-tac-toe? Yeah, go on. Why not?
Guys, I found a real hustle, yeah? Freddo in a vending machine. Never seen that before.
What?
Guess how.
Yeah, I love you because you do. Sweet. I'm not being funny, but what am I looking at? What am I looking at? At 2 a.m., bearing in mind I had to do what am I looking at? Seriously. What is what? That's the code, sweet. What's it called? Just football tic-tac-toe? Yeah, I've seen Cat in the Hat. Mad scary. Like, proper scary. The code is that. There we go. Right. Let's have it. Play a bit of music in the background. Right. I'm a bit clueless here. Oh. I was a bit clueless for a sec, but then I realised. I mean, I don't mind. If you want to skip, I'm not bothered. Oh, what? Yeah. If I'm being honest, I don't know that one. I don't know any of that. Oh, come on. Ooh. Oh, I can literally see this guy's face. Tottenham, Sweden. I can see the guy's face, but I just don't know his name. This one is Zach. That's it. Kulusevski. Couldn't think of his name. Don't really know anyone else now. Yeah, I don't know. Don't really know. Mate, what is this? Seriously. Oh. Oh, yeah, this seems pretty simple, I think. This one. Is Pedro Neto not Brazilian? Am I going mad? Portugal. No. Chelsea Copa America. Oh, a Brazilian player that's won FA Cup. Gabriel Jesus. Ah. Gonzalez. Forest. Oh, it's that geezer. Forest, Copa America. Yeah, I don't know. I have no clue. A Swedish player that's won the FA Cup. Surely that has to be easy, but I'm just being dumb. Oh, yeah. No, they didn't win the FA Cup. They won the Carabao Cup. Oh, he's not in the game. Oh, he is. Oh, he didn't. Oh, okay. Oh. This seems really easy. Chelsea, Sweden. I can't think of anyone. It's such a it'll definitely be such an obvious thing as well. No clue. Seriously, I have no clue. Oh man. So um um uh oh. Yay. Oh, what is this? Seriously. Out of all clubs, they picked West Ham for the West Ham fan, of course. Oh, no. Old First Division. From 1946 to 47 onwards. Oh. No. So, I've done it again. No, all right then. I have no clue. An American North / Central America or Caribbean. There's no such thing as Central America. It's only North or South. It doesn't even come up. I was gonna say U10 Bowl. I have no clue. Ah. Yeah, no clue. Go on, Mikel. I've got a player in mind for Leicester and Jamaica, but I can't think. Great. I don't know. No. Just get this Arsenal game, man. I want to see Arsenal game. Come on. Who's that? I have no clue. Are you having a laugh? No. Oh, get out of here, man. Born in the 2000s. Surely Daniel James was born in the 2000s. Baby. Go on, Ian Wright. Righty. A Leeds player that's born in the 2000s. Tottenham Liverpool player. Who left Tottenham to go to Liverpool, and who's left Liverpool to go to Tottenham? No clue. See, this one's a difficult one because half of the Wolves team are from Portugal. So I literally have no clue. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm so lucky, you know. I'm actually so lucky. Why can't you just give me no Arsenal stuff? Seriously. No, because look, I've done this. This is the Arsenal game right here. this black box. This is the Arsenal game, but luckily on stream it shows up as black. On my screen it doesn't show as black. I was so lucky. Right. I'm pretty sure I do know someone. Yes. Walcott. Theo. Christian. Nogo. Gonzalez. My left winger. So I should have put him in my FPL. I didn't think of Solis. I didn't think of him. Yeah, the thing is, when you watch it on the actual browser, I think there's probably about 30-second delay, but it's only 30 seconds. Who cares? I'm clueless. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I know someone that played for Bournemouth and Southampton, but not coming to mind at all. Thank you very much. An Arsenal and Irish player. Who played for Thomas Partey? I can't think of an Arsenal player that's played for Ireland. Unless... No, I don't think that would work. Because technically, yes, he is Irish, but not at the same time. Let's just try. If it doesn't work, then oh well. Oh, it does. It actually works. Somehow. Yeah, a bit confusing that. I mean, he is Irish, technically, but wait, you never knew he was Irish? Rice is Irish, but he's also got English as well. Belgium, Newcastle, no clue. Surely not. Surely. Nah, this shouldn't work. Nah. I got a bit too cocky there. But on the game, it never... Got a bit cocky there. Why has it just changed? Have I pressed something on my watch, that's why. It's just changed. Let's do this one. Alright, a Chelsea African player. Thanks. An African player that's played for Chelsea. Well, Drogba. $15 Oh, look at this. Look at this. Pizza, garlic bread, and pasta. Oh. You're free to do what you want to do. Yeah. Oh, boring. Oh, Fergie. Oh. Oh. West Ham player. Oh, no. Might be a bit dumb here. He was he? I never knew Lingard was. Is it better than Chicken Shop? Nah. You can't beat the Chicken Shop spicy burgers, man. Them are wow. Yeah, I didn't know that. A Wolves player that's being managed by Fergie. Who's played for Man United that's gone to Wolves? Sweet. I have no clue. So do what you want to do. Um, ring my bell. Um, yeah, I have no clue. Go on, Danny Dyer. You can ring my bell, ring my bell. You can ring my bell, ring my bell. This pizza is fantastic. I have no clue. No clue. Wow. This pizza is gorgeous. What makes it better? It's got cheese on like the crust bit. Oh my god. Oh. $10 sweet. Ring my bell. Been streaming for an hour and 20 already, man. Wow. Does not feel like that. Right. Ring my bell. Right.
Fulham and Chelsea, who meet on our first Monday night football of the season. And 4 of those games are part of the Super 6, which is back for another season. They're guaranteeing another millionaire. No winner this weekend, no problem. The £1 million could stay on the line until the end of November. Enter your 6 predictions by 3 o'clock for a chance to win. And as always, it's free to play. You can enter now by downloading the app or going to the website. Less than 10 minutes to the start of the Premier League season, and we are watching the champions. They've done it once.
Champions.
Can they do it again?
We will do it again. I know for a fact we will. I know we will.
There are many reasons people choose Bet365. For years, we've been perfecting our ultimate betting app, making it seamless and alive with possibility. Every detail expertly built for you. We know these things matter. Bet365. We know betting.
Oh, man.
Do you miss management?
Oh, yeah. Wish I was back on the touchline right now.
Just imagine,
You've done
yeah.
enough. Uber Eats delivers Sky Sports Premier League coverage.
Just imagine you could actually do like a proper watch along. Like you can have the game on your stream and everything. Like that would be so much better. Like I would do this layout how it is, but where my face cam is, I'll put the game, and then probably I'll find somewhere to put my face cam. But that would actually be sick if you could actually stream the actual game. Obviously, it's illegal to do it. Obviously, but it would be sick to do that. It would just make the reactions so much more better as well.
The agony, the ecstasy.
It's a feeling, a moment.
It defies description. A sense of belonging.
It's a fresh start and new faces. There's old rivalries
in our favorite places.
and it's more unforgettable days like these.
Oh yes!
Oh yes! Oh, the Canio. Oh, the Canio. Aguero.
And it's time to do it all over
Again. Back-to-back league titles.
New season
Go on, them. Go on, Konza.
More to come here, even at Arsenal, but this is
Go
the
on,
latest
Konza.
edition. Konza, England international, arrived from Aston Villa for £55 million. And Ian right next to me, absolutely purring about this one.
I'm really pleased with that. I think he showed his quality in the World Cup.
55 mil.
You know, he's adapter. He can
What?
like Gary mentioned, he can
A
play on
bit
the right,
expensive.
He can play on the right side of, and he can play on the left side.
55.
You know, we've had some problems at centre.
I thought it was only 50. Didn't realise we gave them an extra 5 mil.
Do you know, I think the atmosphere has gone up a level since last season, even here. The noise level certainly seems to have gone up, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it's relief. I think it's finally been done. They know what it's about, and now they want to see the guys retain it. And I think we're in a very good position to do
Come
that.
on, Arsenal.
So let's just see how it goes. It's going to be very exciting. I'm really looking forward to it.
On,
Gary, you've been there, you've done it. You defended league titles. You have to set the standards from day one.
Absolutely, and I've got a good feeling about this Arsenal. Do you know why? because I think the manager is incessant, he's
Tell you
obsessive,
now,
and he's
tell you now.
relentless, and he's not going to let them off. And they've got some great
4-0
professionals
Arsenal.
and characters in that dressing room.
Goal
and I think it'll be
scorers.
Arsenal's season again.
Declan Rice.
It'll be very difficult for the others to get
Gabriel from a
close to them.
corner. Daka and Zolis.
Well, match them physically, which
4
I think
goal
Frank has talked
scorers.
about. They've signed 9 players, Coventry, and they've looked at what Sunderland and Leeds did last year, which is sign physical players with a profile. They've obviously got to be good defensively, but you've got to compete with Arsenal on set pieces and on the aerial battles. And look, I'm really intrigued to see what Coventry are going to do. I think they're the team out of the 3 that are probably best equipped to stay up with the money that they've spent, and they were champions last year, so I'm excited to see them as well.
But what a challenge for them to start this return to
Yeah,
the Premier
you're
League.
funny.
Here we go again then.
You're funny.
3 months have passed in the blink of an eye,
If we
and it's
lose
time
this,
to do it all over again.
swear
Watching the
down,
champions Arsenal take on
I
the
will
champions
do
of the
the
Championship,
maddest
Coventry
forfeit ever.
City.
I'm being
Watching
so
for
honest
us,
if we actually
Jamie
lose this.
Carragher alongside Peter Drury.
David, thank you. What a wonderful feeling in here.
Yeah, I know Coventry are good. I know they are. But I think we're better and we're stronger.
For which these clubs have waited a generation. Arsenal march into their 21st century home as champions for the very first time. And after 25 often hellish years away, Coventry City stride with intent back into the Premier League. High on last year's glory, for last year's best
Come on,
in
boys.
class, it is time to prove it all over again. Well, Mikel Arteta is now post-Pep, the longest-serving boss in the league. He launches
Go on,
his
Mikel.
defence with David Raya in goal off 3 straight Golden Gloves. William Saliba's World Cup injury means Christian Mosquera must step up for now, pending the readiness of Ezra.
Oh, I was going to make a tea.
Brunei Guimaraes was
That's a bit
hurt
late
in the
now.
Community Shield, so he's not involved. And Declan Rice is required to start. Miles Lewis-Skelly holds his spot. It's Bukayo Saka and not Noni Madueke. Kai Havertz was a scorer in Cardiff last weekend, and he starts up top, which leaves Victor Gyökeres, once a Coventry hero, to wait his moment. And do note there that Ethan Nwaneri is back in the Arsenal 20.
Oh, is he? Nwaneri's back. Whoa.
Well, Frank Lampard,
So
of course,
he's
is
not
now
being
to
sold.
this league. He won it 3 times,
Very
but
interesting.
many of his team are fresh to the level. Goalkeeper Carl Rushworth is Coventry's own now.
Very, very interesting.
Aurel Amenda, 6'6", is the unmissable addition to last year's back line. Calabia Renchi was terrific for Ghana at
Yeah,
the
no
World Cup.
Reece,
He's
but
new. Captain Matt
oh well.
Grimes, one of the outstanding ball users in last year's championship. Lumchauna arrives from Burnley on the flank.
I mean, yeah, I've seen it on Twitter. I've seen all of that on Twitter about him actually down to you lot.
Gets first crack up front, and that leaves the returning Gus Harmer and newly acquired Taiwo Awani as attacking alternatives. Well, you'll be aware by now of the changes of law and VAR nuance which are being introduced at the start of the season. All designed essentially to keep the game moving, to keep it clean. And you can see those changes going through the bottom of your screen now.
Way.
Look at the managers who are back down now from their open-top buses, the men who shook off the weight of recent history and made it happen. Last 20 years after moving in, Arsenal have
Wow.
given this place its first
We are
champions.
back.
And right now, these streets are their own.
North London forever, whatever the weather, these streets are our own, and my heart will leave you never, my blood will forever run through the stone. Come on, Arsenal.
North London forever. Play up, Sky Blues.
Come on, you Gunners.
Curacao of Kane and Spain.
We are off. Come on, Arsenal.
Manic months launched by the familiar and the fresh. Arsenal to defend their crown. Coventry to attack their moment in
Come on,
time.
boys.
They all begin on 0. It's all ahead of us.
Zolas. Zolas. Oh my God. Zolas. Oh.
Chowner and Gabriel yields the first corner.
Yeah, exactly what you want from the start. You get the kick off, and you hope you can get some.
Oh, that gold Premier League badge. Oh, it looks good. Oh no. Didn't mean that.
Teams here were absolutely fantastic last season in terms of scoring from set pieces.
And then there is a new target in by Grimes, up in the air by Calafiori. Thomas Asante was at his back. Retrieves.
What, our goalkeeper kit? I do like the goalkeeper kit. It is nice. It's like the grey, like greyish. Yeah, I like our one. The thing is, I do feel bad. If you are a goalkeeper, no one barely gets your tops. Like, it's kind of sad.
Partnered by Mosquera and Miles Lewis Skelly in from the start for Arsenal.
Oh, he's got the green one. Oh. Oh, yeah. Couldn't tell. Oh, yeah, I like the pink one. That pink one is nice as well.
Coventry, how that sort of sets up. Frank mentioned before the game, he won't be about at times really pressing really high. He will drop into this little deep block as we see they are now, and Arsenal will force them back there a lot of the time through this game.
Right. Saka preferred for this game.
Yeah.
As opposed to
Ooh.
Shield tonight about Weke. Essentially the same option on the
Champione, champione. Ole, ole, ole.
Gabriel Calafiori, who scored in no time in Cardiff last week. Away to Onyeka.
Champione, champione.
Who is a bundle of energy. As you saw pre-match, quite a character too. One of those infectious individuals. It's going to be good for a team.
Oh.
Gary Neville mentioned before the game how difficult it is to get.
We know what we are. We know what we are. Champions of England. We know what we are.
Right, but if he hadn't cut out, Sims may have been through on goal. Yeah, it's really interesting looking down. I mentioned this before. Asante's position, Thomas Asante. For a left winger, even when you defend, and sometimes you think, do they push onto the centre back or the full back? He's playing really deep alongside De Silva. That left back there. Normally you'd see a winger in a 4-3-3 a little bit higher, but it's almost like a 4-4-2 out of possession.
Oi, Mosquera. Oh my God.
Thomas, side of whom here is a speedy, really progressive fullback. If you weren't conversant with him in the Championship last year, the Dutchman Milan van Ewijk. And indeed goalkeeper Rushworth were members of the Championship team of the season. Rushworth, the fans player of the year, the players player of the year, the young player of the year.
Champione.
It was an essential remaining sign full-time. Lorenci. Grimes. Chana. Grimes. Saka linked out for early
Go on.
yards. Solis is on his bike.
Oh, the guy's looking sharp. Like that. Really like that.
Snapped it high and wide.
Oh.
Thought Odegaard could have got the ball out wide quicker. We're just in a 1v1 situation here out wide. And they're really excited here. The start he's made in pre-season and against Manchester City.
The Ashburton Army are there. All the people in black tops. They're all there.
Coming inside, trying to get that shot away.
Christos Solis made his Premier League debut on this ground for Norwich in September of 2021.
That's the sound of Zollies. That's the sound. Don't know the rest of it. All I know is whoop, whoop, that's the sound of Zollis. That's all I know. Go on. Oh, go on, Saka. What are you doing? Come on. Reset, reset, reset time. And it's Arsenal. Go on, Bakayo. I'm really surprised to see Rice start, you know. Rice and Saka, I'm really surprised. I would have gave both of them a rest due to England, but I'm guessing they wanted to play, so...
Ben White stepping off his flank.
Especially Rice. I would have rested Rice, 100%.
The smart dart from Solis came to Bukayo Saka.
Oh!
Whose shot was blocked by Amenda.
Well, it was a brilliant run from Solis.
I thought that went in.
Nice ball, I think, from Declan Rice down the side, but the first touch from Bukayo Saka was absolutely sensational. Brings it down. Maybe gets a little bit of luck actually when it just ricochets off his chest, but it was just controlled and then hit. Brilliant block from Amenda. And now Arsenal have got a corner. Let's see if Coventry can deal with this.
My bad.
Plenty didn't last year. New regulations around pushing and shoving and grappling and holding. Saka works it short with Lewis Skelly.
Oh, go on.
In for Ben White. Solis.
Oh.
Away by Bobby Thomas.
How good was that? What a routine that was. Didn't look rushed at any time. Look, he had so much time on the ball. Everyone who was on the ball. I think that was something we saw from Arsenal at the end of last season, wasn't it, against Newcastle? It wasn't just about putting the ball in the box. It was more than just great delivery and big players. It just looks so easy, doesn't it? You look at it and go, why can't my team do that every week?
Ødegaard. Silva. The flag is up.
But I think it gives teams a lot to think about as well, because in the past it was okay, marking, man marking, zonal, stopping Gabriel, maybe putting two players on him, but now there's almost like a different dimension to Arsenal at the end of last season and right now as well. And look at the space he's got there. That's not criticism of Coventry, it's just how well it's worked. From Nicholas Jover again.
You'll fall in love. I know you will. Our number 6 is the King of Brazil.
Declan Rice. He's rising.
Got a bit cocky there, Rice.
Been a really good start to the game. Both teams really as well. Both look fairly dangerous.
Heads. Good. And again, White. Good. Have him, Mosquera. Have him. Nice, Mosquera. Brilliant.
He's played a smattering of Premier League football as well as an Evertonian. Against Chelsea on his CV. Last season with a hat-trick at Vicarage Road, Watford, and a celebratory party game.
Chase him, Saka. Chase him. Stay on him. We love you. We love you, Arsenal. We do.
Joy for him, the equaliser at Blackburn on promotion night. Who's his new partner? Rice. Ødegaard. Saka, De Silva's in reverse here. Bukayo Saka has squeezed something in against the fullback for another Arsenal corner.
He did really well there, De Silva. Frank Lampard made the point before the game. Maybe in the Championship you can leave your fullback 1v1. Not so much in the Premier League, but Arsenal work it quickly, and it is the first real 1v1. He does well to stop Saka.
Come on and try. Tom, you're free.
So for Arsenal's next trick. Familiar numbers. Thrown in by Saka.
Drop. Don't let them counter. Good. Brilliant. Have him, Dex.
Push from Declan Rice at the back of Lim.
That was not where it was. It was a bit further. Come on and try. Now the time and you're free to do what you want to do.
Sims. Really strong with Gabriel at his back. Chalna. See the bullet. Scully was in the way.
Who does he think he is? Shooting from like what? That's probably about 40 something. 40 something yards. Don't post on your TikTok. God damn.
Relegated with Burnley last year. Matt Grimes generally considered to be the game changer for Coventry. It was
God damn.
Arrived at their upward trajectory, really took on a whole new dynamic.
Fair play to Coventry. Fair play to them lot. Their away end looks buzzing.
In his life. And he is lovely with the ball at his feet. We've already seen a couple of smart set pieces.
Oh, let me do this actually.
In this game, I think very early on you've seen the goal.
Ødegaard.
Goal kicks, push with the Coventry. The defenders are not shy and getting the ball forward, but I think he's the one when he drops into sort of the back four.
Ødegaard's captain. Who's the Coventry captain?
Sims kept it moving, but was
I
just a
think
little too
that
muscular.
Grimes guy.
Well, there
think
he
it's
is,
him.
Super Frank, and his relationship with Coventry is now entrenched. There were some who thought he might quit after promotion, say job done, and wait for one of the big boys to ring him up, but he felt too emotionally
Not that good of a manager. Bloody hell.
and the club. The first man to take Coventry back into the top flight of English football since Jimmy Hill in 1967.
Jimmy. Good ball.
Levikas missed out. Calafiori.
Yes! God! Wow! Come on!
Well, there was talk when Kai Havertz was the
Brilliant! Absolutely brilliant.
He couldn't win the league unless he had a superstar striker. Well, he come back into the team at the end of last season in the Champions League final, and he is Arsenal's number 9.
Samina, waka, 60 million down the drain. Kai Havertz scores again.
Not where this goal's come from. He's just got to clear that and maybe try and get a throw in.
A great goal. Great goal. Wow.
We talk about Arsenal at times. People mention being a defensive team, but I tell you what, they get those full-backs in great.
Great goal from Havertz. Wow. Waka, 60 million down the drain. Kai Havertz scores again. Brilliant finish.
Goalkeeper, no chance.
Well, you're right, Jamie. It is
Come on.
a continuation of quite a sequence. He did score the goal here on that Monday night against Burnley, which teed up the title 24 hours later when Manchester City.
Come on now. Well, that's my prediction done then. I said Havertz. I didn't say Havertz to score, so. Still could get the 4-0 right though. Just not the goal scorers.
It is he who breaks Arsenal's duck as they seek to defend the Premier League title.
To the champions, 1-0. Stand up. I would stand up, but that's
And inside the Emirates, they are
for the champions. Stand up. For the champions, stand up.
White, Lewis Skelly, Rice, Solis, Rice.
Oh, brilliant. Oh.
By Thomas.
Just got to make sure they get through the next sort of 5 to 10 minutes here. Coventry crowd are up. The players for Arsenal look like they're really enjoying themselves just before that goal and just afterwards now. A real feature of this Arsenal team is the positions. And I said both full-backs, but in the main, Calafiori just so buccaneering, isn't he, from that left-back position. Takes up position between the lines. But it's not just that he takes up those high positions, he has an effect when he gets there.
Yeah, that's better over.
This Premier League goal Coventry City have conceded since a Paul Merson beauty for
1-0 to the Arsenal. 1-0 to the Arsenal. 1-0.
Arsenal ledge. Arsenal they trail again, 25 years on.
We won the league at Anfield. We won it at the Lane twice.
Skelly, what a nice take that was. Super touch from Solis.
Unlucky.
You're right, Peter, that take from Lewis Skelly, very reminiscent to what we saw last weekend in the Community Shield. This time he was taking the ball forward. Last week he almost let it go across his body from a square position, then played the pass through for the first goal.
Sims.
I could not believe what I was reading a week 10 days ago regarding Lewis Skelly.
Let's see if that works. Oh, it works. Get in. It actually works. Come on. Oh, yes. Yes. It actually works.
So no intent there from Ellis Sims. No, on your previous point, Jen, I don't think Mikel Arteta could believe what he was reading either, could he?
Yeah, I mean, who knows where it came from, but...
Ole.
Players have ups and downs, and maybe found it tough at the start of last season. wasn't getting many minutes. Maybe the manager was looking and thinking of his actual height. But when you think of the size of this Arsenal back four, maybe he thought that was something where the opposition could get at him. But when he went into central midfield at the end of last season, he was absolutely outstanding. He wasn't just in
You fall in love.
Brazilian playing in the real clutch games. He played that semi-final against Atletico Madrid here. He played in that crazy West Ham game on which the whole thing seemed to hinge. And of course he played in the Champions League final.
He didn't just play in it, Peter. He was actually Arsenal's best player in the final. It was, to be honest, I think Arsenal probably would look back with a little bit of regret in that final. Yes, they went to penalties, but he didn't show the true colours, I didn't feel. But he was one who did, who showed real personality. I felt Miles Lewis-Skelly wanted the ball, got on the ball. I felt there was probably too many Arsenal players in the game because they'd gone 1-0 up or almost, we don't really want the ball, we'll just hang on to what we've got. But he certainly wasn't like that. And it'll take some shifting out of this team. I know they've got great strength in that position, but been a fantastic start to the season.
Ole, ole.
Last week,
Ole, ole. Ole.
White, Ødegaard, Lewis-Skelly, Calafiori. Has to chase him down, and Thomas took the hit.
Our wall at the back is Gabriel. Ole, ole. Ole, ola. Ole, 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 ola.
It was Gabriel Edse, who proved a terrific lieutenant in the title year. Stuyvenberg, the third wise man.
Bukayo Saka, running down the wing, Saka.
Put in by Sims, and it came to Rice. He eases away from Onyeka and spots Ødegaard. And Rice again. Declan Rice. Solid.
Oh! Yes! Go on! Bang! Come on! Gets in.
What a start the champions have made here tonight.
Champions, champions, champions!
Coventry 2-0 down to 23 minutes.
The Arsenal goal scorer, number 7. Bukayo Saka, Bukayo Saka.
You just see Declan Rice powering through that midfield. And that's what you're up against. It goes through, but then it's this movement here. The touch.
Saka. Saka. Saka.
Far side having an impact, but it's his fellow wide man who gets the goal. Power from Declan Rice to go from one end of the pitch to the other is a real snapshot for Coventry City about what this Premier League season is going to be all about.
Well, in his last competitive game, not for Mikel Arteta, but for his country, Saka scored a hat-trick in a right old romp, the third-fourth playoff in Miami.
Bukayo.
This threatens also perhaps to take on a similar flavour. Arsenal are out of the blocks and some.
We are top of the league, so we are top of the league.
By the flanks, Solis has made a fine first impression.
We are top of the league, so we are top of the league. We are top of the league.
Lewis-Skelly lost it. Lewis-Skelly won it back.
I mentioned earlier on, looking at Coventry without the ball, it's almost like a 4-4-2 really. Onyeka joins Ellis Sims, you see me trying to press Declan Rice.
We are top of the league, so we are top of the league.
But it just means that you've got two in the middle of midfield. Onyeka's jumping with the striker. Maybe something that you maybe look at, you think of the situation with the game, the power Declan Rice has shown, and then maybe just drop a little bit deeper. Just like that three midfield players centrally. Maybe for a little bit more space.
We are top of the league, so we are top of the league. Heads good. And again. And again.
Saka. Thomas Asante had gone to ground and does get his free kick.
We won the league at Anfield. We won it at the Lane.
Which produced a wonderful assist in stoppage time, so that Urenchi, his new
oh.
for that nation against Panama.
Oh. Right. So, what's going on there then? Oh. There we go. Oh, get that Skelly. Get that Skelly. Nice Skelly. Yellow card. Book him. Book him, ref. Whee. Oh, Fred is working. Oh my God. It's actually working. Look at the Coventry thing and look at the Arsenal team sheet. Oh, it's actually working. I'm happy with that. Oh my God. I thought it wasn't actually, I actually thought it wasn't going to work. Yeah, oh my God, I'm happy with that. Actually banging. Banging? I don't know banging. Oh.
Just helped him over. Thomas Bramall is the referee, by the way.
Who?
Fifth season
Ah, him.
Group 1.
Can't stand him.
Actually oversaw arguably Coventry's biggest game of last season.
Oh, I want a cup of tea. I want a cup of tea. I got nothing else in this. I want a tea. Get that Calafiori. Nice Calafiori.
Solis, a lot of space ahead of Havertz and Martin Odegaard ahead of him. On the burst.
Ah, Odegaard.
Ashworth going direct.
Why? I don't get why it keeps on doing this. My monitor keeps on going black or something. I think there's something wrong with my HDMI cable. Keeps on going black.
Asante just got enough of a touch. Mascara came out with it.
I would change it around. I would put the football on my main monitor, but it's more better up there because then I'm looking up, which shows the camera shows my full face. Otherwise, I'm like that. You can't even see my eyes. Like that, you can.
Narrowly won and took themselves to the edge. And Solis. Fiori. Martin Odegaard. That's a lovely idea.
Ah.
They came across the cover and the flag actually was up against Havertz anyway.
Come on, Odegaard, man. You was quality against Man City. No, you're looking a bit washed.
Pitch looks so quick as you'd expect. First game of the season, but when you think of the top players in see some of the best players in European football, how hard they play the ball and the pace on the pass just take players out of the game, and this will be something that most of these Coventry players just will not be used to. It's not just the quality and the accuracy, it's how fast it moves.
Heads. Nice.
It is an annual conversation, but it never becomes any less true. The shift up in level from Championship to Premier League is a vast one. Coventry naturally as champions of the second tier.
Good pass. Brilliant ball.
Lost again to Southampton on the 14th of March, so that's 8 unbeaten at the back end of last season. Since the start of February, 1 defeat in 16 league games.
Gonzalez. Gonzalez.
Solace.
Someone make a run, man. Kind of poor, that. Kind of poor. Went all the way from Coventry's half back into our half. That's kind of bad, that. Come on.
Smoothly enough.
This ain't old boring Arsenal where we just get like 1 or 2 goals and then just sit back and defend. We want more goals. Go and get more goals. Now, yeah, of course, we're gonna control the game, but just a bit frustrating going all the way from their half to our half.
Here actually this weekend last year, it was the second weekend of the Premier League season.
Oh, I need to be careful with that arm. Oh.
Remember, the following week he had to come on very early for William Saliba at Anfield, and although they lost the game, he performed very well. Here's Saka.
Oh! Oh!
Right shot was blocked.
That would have been a brilliant goal.
Rice. White.
Behind. Coming into this game, I was thinking about Odegaard a little bit. Because he had a really good World Cup, had a really good end to the season also.
Sasante. Sims.
Have him, Gabriel. Have him. Have him, Gabriel. Have him, Gabriel. No foul. Come on.
Maybe those painkillers haven't kicked in.
Huh? He's booked Gabriel for that. A yellow card for that. Are you having a laugh?
Change as you'd expect.
What?
Really well there.
A yellow card for that. That's soft.
Card for the Arsenal centre half. And,
that is really soft.
A moment of opportunity for Frank Lampard and Coventry. These are the moments they need to maximise. It's going to be Grimes again to coax it in. Sims in advance of the penalty spot. Sasante also in the 6-yard box. Grimes lifted it up. White repelled it. Odegaard away, on by Solis. Bullied further forward by Havertz. And watch back by Onyeka.
It's so annoying, you know, dealing with Gyökeres and Havertz as our strikers. It's so annoying because both of them are so slow. It's so annoying. Like Gyökeres and Havertz, both of them are slow. It's just like, mate, if that was like prime Alexis Sanchez there, he would have been gone on that counter attack. Meow, gone. If it was Giroud on the other hand, whoa, he'd be doing a marathon.
Just go so quickly from one end to the pitch to do that.
I think Giroud is the slowest Arsenal striker that we've ever had. Giroud, he used to run the same pace as he was jogging.
So it's a Martin Odegaard free kick for Arsenal.
Just got a notification. We've scored from this free kick. Watch this.
10 minutes still to play before half-time. Gabriel Mosquera, both of course advanced.
So, never mind. Thought we was going to get a cross into the box, but we didn't.
Saka. Nibble from Sims, dangerously close to the edge of the penalty area.
I think it would have just been outside. Maybe the reason why Saka stayed up and got back up.
Well, it wasn't even a foul anyway, so why are you going to stay down if it wasn't even a foul? He didn't even get touched. He just slipped.
Goal so far, looks sharp again.
3 starts for England at the World Cup. Panama, an intense game against Mexico, and then
I'm actually really surprised that we haven't changed our corner flags yet. Because obviously the Arsenal rebranding, we've just gone for mainly the cannon. So I thought we would have went for the cannon as the corner flag instead of the actual badge.
Martin Odegaard had a look. Thomas.
Gonzalez, have him.
Solis.
Oh, I love this guy. I love him. Oh my God, mate, I love this guy. I really do. Solis, wow.
It's Christos Solis. Calafiori.
Mate, Solis, mate, what a replacement for Trossard, man. This guy is unbelievable.
Solis grimes away. Sasante wanted to escape. Rice denied him the chance to do that. And there is a VAR handball penalty check.
Oh. VAR.
Hold it up. Here's why. I think it's been cleared now.
Ah, yeah, no, that's not handball. Yeah, Solis, man of the match so far. He's been quality. Brilliant, Gabriel. Oh, that's actually a good idea. I'll do it for the next watch along. The next watch along will be Chelsea because I'm not doing a Monday night watch along. You're crazy. Yeah, I saw that. £70 million. I don't think he's worth that much. Yeah, it's so overpriced. So overpriced. That's what I mean. This transfer window, like the market is just, it's outrageous. Simply outrageous. Like, I'll probably say the most shocking transfer this season was Morgan Rogers. 117 mil. That is crazy for Morgan Rogers. He's not worth over 100 mil. Not in a million years. I'll probably say it's about like 90, between 90 and 85 mil. He's not worth over 100 mil. You're having a laugh.
That's how good they are. That's Coventry's problem.
I didn't even realise it's dark outside. Oh, didn't even realise that. Come on and try how to find the soul here.
Thomas.
Do what you want to do.
So what is it, 1,500 games we're promising you this season on Sky Sports. The first
Wow.
one of the Premier League season looks like this in terms of live attractions. Brentford Spurs tomorrow, City Bournemouth, Brighton Villa Sunday. As well, of course, as Newcastle Liverpool, Fulham Chelsea is the
Oh, we're
first Monday
playing.
night
We're playing on the last last day of August,
continues week by week,
31st.
right up until the first international break, which is an extended
Oh, I'm
one
so
to
happy that we're not playing
September.
on Saturday the 5th. I'm so happy. Oh, you're mad. That Saturday would be a crazy Saturday if we were playing on that day. Oh.
Grimes.
Oh man.
Thomas Asante. De Silva. Thomas Asante. Sims. Chowner. Van Eyck. Chowner. Onyeka. De Silva. By Solis. And something extravagant from Chowner, which had Raya backpedaling.
Yeah, it did. Really good effort, wasn't it? And I said early on, even just before that, 4 or 5 seconds before that, he looked like he was trying to get the ball onto his left foot to get a strike away. He's certainly not being shy and getting on the ball, trying to show what he's about. Always trying to get half a yard,
How
get a shot off.
close. Yeah, if that went in, what a goal.
Right. And Arsenal conceded just the one goal from JP Mateta on the final day in those 5 wins in a row at the back end of the last Premier League season.
I can't wait for the North London derby this year. North London derby is going to be really interesting. Really is.
You know, Arsenal have been fabulous, haven't they, in this first half, and then you're sort of thinking, okay, they're playing against the promoted team.
The fact that
Is it,
Tottenham's got Tonali, Savinho, and all that, this year the North London derby, home and away, is going to be brilliant.
But they have been really good. Moved the ball really quickly. And Zolos on that left side looked really good, hasn't he?
White. Saka. Again for the Silva. Flung in by Rice.
No one's there.
Van Eyck. Moving by Chowner, who wants it back. And can get up ahead of steam here. And drive at Gabriel. She inside of him.
Hey. It's your free to do what you want to do.
Solis again, eye-catching debut. White. Solis seemed to be caught after the ball had gone. Referees let it go. Here's Martin Odegaard, and there's Mendes to put it behind.
He's coming, he's trying to get that shot off, isn't he? a cut, and he just gets the whack thing on the back of the heel.
I mean, that is a foul. I don't know how the ref didn't say that's not a foul.
Stoppage time. Just 2 minutes of it.
2 minutos. Four officials indicated there'll be a minimum of 2 minutes.
Saka. Martin Odegaard.
Oh.
A shaft of light at the near post. The shot was deflected behind.
I want a cup of tea. I want a cup of tea. I want a cup of tea. Goodness half, hurry up. I want a cup of tea. Come on, I want a cup of tea. Ooh.
Mixture of zone into my marking. Missed that one again here, Miles Lewis Skelly, dragging people out of position.
Saka. It's Declan Rice.
Oh. Unlucky Dex.
Time stood still.
Yeah, he's got absolutely acres of space on the edge of the box. I said
Unlucky Dex. Unlucky.
Arsenal's deepest player, but still involved on the edge of the box. See the time he's got to get the shot off there
a
as
bit
well.
wide.
There's so many things you'd be thinking about, wouldn't you, as a a manager in Frank Lampard or the staff when you're dealing with set pieces. Maybe you're overcompensating certain areas where that means Arsenal can then hurt you in others. So difficult. No one's really found the answer how to deal with Arsenal at set pieces yet.
Oh, it's Frank Lampard's problem. I do take your point, Jamie. Arsenal are making it appear that they have an extra man. Amenda. By Odegaard.
I'll have a day off. But hey.
Half-time. The champions look tasty. There is an auspicious authority about Arsenal, who took a lead after a quarter of an hour with a really smooth Kai Havertz finish. Doubled that lead 7 minutes later as Saka pounced and snatched, and thereafter had more than their fair share of the football. They are dominant. Coventry are feeling the difference in the Premier League. And at half-time
It's Friday night.
It's Arsenal 2, Coventry City 0.
Parties here on the west side. Right. I will be back. I'm making myself a nice cup of tea. You lot can have a little boogie. What song should I play? I'll play this. Oh. Hold on. Right. Is it playing? Yeah. Right. I'll be back just making a cup of tea.
us. It's nice to start first game in the Premier League back at the Emirates with our fans, and yeah, I think
Are you having a laugh?
And with regard to the
Half-time
two goals, how
interviews.
key was the crispness of the passing and the movement
Are
of the
you
players
having a
involved?
laugh?
Yeah, amazing. I think we've played really, really well today. We flowed well, and yeah, this is the Arsenal that we want to see this season. So I'm enjoying the game and
The game is
How
gone.
do you control the game from now on in?
Half-time interviews. What is
So
this?
that's the attitude we're going to come back out with.
Bakay, thank you.
Thank you.
Control is the word, isn't it, for Arsenal? They have bossed this from the start, as you might expect, given they are the defending champions against a team new to the Premier League. Gary Neville and Ian Wright are here. Has it been even in the first 45 minutes, a steep learning curve for Coventry City?
Look, the Premier League can be a bit of a reality.
Just posting me half-time thoughts on Instagram. Go and follow me Instagram. It's right down there.
In a good shape. And Van Eyck, the right back there.
Rewind.
Against Solis. Go and win that header, and
I'm
then
just
got an easy pass
posting my half-time thoughts on my Instagram. My Instagram's right there. Go and follow it. Thank you very
in
much.
that moment that he's going to get punished for every little small error that he makes. But on this one here now, Calafiori just comes inside, just into that sort of midfield position and makes that run in that channel. But there, jump early, get up, get your elbows up, make sure you win that header. But then on that second one, I think Bobby Thomas is in a really good position just to knock it back to him to clear it up the pitch.
He's got to be calling him, surely, to tell him to.
But it's a good finish, right?
It's a great finish. Because the ball's come quite a long way, guys. He's got to watch it for a long time. But he's really steered it. He's not tried to hit it too hard. He just steered it in. Really nice finish. Quality.
What about the second goal? Is this evidence of what we might be seeing from Arsenal a little bit more this season?
Well, yeah, because you can see the way they surround it. You can see him right here. And once they get it here, they're just, he's gone, Declan. And then obviously they're trying to get back, but they don't know who to pick up. And then look at the three of them there, don't know who to pick up. And Arsenal just moving it quickly. You know, everybody's in the right place. Solis again, nice cross. But I think the cross,
There
again,
we go.
what they've got to see,
Half-time
they've got to get to,
thoughts.
for me, he knows he's going to cross that. He's got to do more to get closer to that there. No way is that enough.
Is there anything that Carl Rushworth can do? I mean, he just puts it in the
Well, I
path
don't know.
of Saka here.
Can he get a shot from the defender behind him, Jada Silva? You got time, you know, because there's no one there.
Yeah, what it can't be is a soft hand that pushes it into an area. It's got to be a real fist. If you're going to come out like that as goalkeeper, go with your left fist and make sure that you get a really strong contact on it. I mean, look, it's a difficult one. What I was worried for Coventry at that point. I have to say that Arsenal, they do recycle it well. They have kept possession well since, and they seem comfortable just to sort of like.
Oh, Gary Neville actually talking positive about Arsenal for once. Wow.
Tough opening 45 minutes for the new boys, Coventry City, as a lot of
Well, I
people
wouldn't see the
expected
day.
here, playing against the champions who are full
Champions,
of confidence.
champions,
One of the new
champions.
signings in their midst. Tollis has certainly impressed in that first half. But it's the old guard, Havertz and Saka on the score sheet for Mikel Arteta's defending
Right.
champions.
Oh. Oh, perfect cup of tea. Oh. 2 sugars. Lovely, lovely cup of tea. Oh. Oh. I've been gasping for that throughout the whole first half. Because I didn't even have a drink when I was eating my dinner. So, guess who's back? Back again. Ah, go on then. Go on then. Only real ones know about this tune. I saw your blue eyes and you saw mine. I saw. So. Feel a bit tired. Am I boring you? Oh, man. Tune. Absolute tune. Be a lover than a fighter. I found peace in your violence. Can't show me that worth. I'm out on. And I've been quiet for so long. Dun, 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 dun. And I've been quiet for so long. So yeah, what's it called? Let me give my halftime thoughts. So, first off, fantastic. Christos Solis. Wow. Christos Solis, he is unbelievable. I genuinely think that he's the best replacement for Leandro Trossard. He is class. Wow. Seriously, wow. I actually can't believe. Like, he's been up and down the pitch. He's been everywhere in that first half. Kai Havertz took his goal brilliantly. Lovely. Brilliant goal. Love it from him. Saka, obviously, keeper saved it. Then Saka got the rebound. Good goal. Even though he's under pressure, still brilliant goal. So, yeah, that's my halftime thoughts.
Watch up to 4 live sports at once with your multi-view.
What a moment!
Sky Sports, welcome to the show.
Yes, if you are a Sky TV customer, new this season, your multi-view lets you watch up to 4 sports at once. Press the red button right now or go to the sports
Couldn't
homepage.
care
Top left,
less.
that's where we are. Second half on the way.
Genuinely couldn't care less.
Seen this? Get £50.
Why would I want to watch?
What are you thinking?
Why would I want to watch rugby, tennis and golf? I don't watch any. Rugby, don't get me wrong, rugby is a good sport, but not my cup of tea. Tennis, boring. Just seeing people with a racket and with a tennis ball just whacking it back and forth to each other. Boring. Golf, the most boring sport ever. So boring that is.
Well, Dave, they were full of goals last year, of course, 97 of them in all in the championship. They're going to have to find a way at the higher level. They did begin with a goalless draw against Hull. So Football League level last year, but followed it up with 5 at Derby and 7 against QPR. They were unbeaten in their first 12 games of the season. Suffered their first defeat at Wrexham right at the end of October and only lost once more before Christmas. First 2 away games of this season though, at Arsenal and at Manchester City. They're feeling the difference. And given the difference, Jamie, and from 2-0 down, how can Coventry go
While
about the second
we
half
sing
in
this
some sense
song, we
purposefully
win
aggressive?
the game.
I always feel for the managers in these situations when you're playing against an opponent who's far better than you.
Oh, wait.
And the idea normally when you be 2-0
1 minute.
down is okay.
Why has it
maybe
done
you have
that?
to sacrifice midfield play, bring another attacker on. Be a bit
There we
more
go. Don't know why it's done that for.
courageous, if you like, and trying to get back into the game, but you're just leaving yourself wide open to, be on the end of something.
While we sing this song, we win the
Listen, I think
game.
something like this, and this is something Coventry and any team or promoted team coming in the league, you've got to try and stay in games as long as you can. Now, you're not completely out of it at 2-0. Obviously, it's not going to be easy at all with the quality of the opposition, but you certainly don't want to go 3 or 4. Just, could you keep it at 2-0? Get something at some stage in the game and then maybe go from there. Who knows? I'm sure that will be the plan from Frank Lampard.
While we sing this song, we win the game.
Well, it is a big task for him. Last time Arsenal were attempting to defend a title. He was, of course, stellar in the Chelsea team that denied them that opportunity. The breakthrough Mourinho Chelsea team, 2005, he was the Football Writers, the PFA, the Premier League Player of the Year.
Aye, fair play. Hey, fair play. Fair play.
To ground but got nothing. Saka away. Roberts went to ground and he got nothing.
Well, he was never going to get that after it. The referee wasn't sure whether Coventry should have had a free kick, but he was just he was unsighted really, couldn't really see what had happened. And Thomas Asante on that far side, the referee.
I found peace in your violence. Can show me there's no point of trying.
Won their opening game in each of the last 4 seasons. Yoichi's interested here, but now has come to get it. 4 seasons in which they finished, of course, second, first. They haven't lost on the opening night since that famous, or they might say infamous, night at newly promoted Brentford.
Mate.
In August of 2021.
Oh. See, some of these Arsenal fans that are Arsenal fans now, they weren't around when I had to deal with Mustafi, David Luiz, mate. They weren't around back then.
It's Ben White, it's Martin
Odegaard. Oh my God. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. What is that goalkeeping? Seriously. Seriously. What is that goalkeeping? Poor goalkeeping.
You just see it there. He's just waiting for the moment. As soon as the
poor goalkeeping.
2 yards outside, and it's into Odegaard. And how often have we seen that relationship between Saka and Ben White on that right side?
What is the keeper doing? What is the keeper doing?
It's almost like a double hit from Odegaard.
What is he doing? Seriously.
Maybe the goalkeeper, I thought it was a little bit harsh. It wasn't easy, that second goal, but he's got to do better there. Has to. Fantastic last season. Rushworth in the Championship. Coventry delighted to get that signing over the line.
This is what I mean.
Improve wise business. Odegaard.
Oh, Coventry this, Coventry that. Coventry are crap.
I think I said on Monday Night Football, he won Arsenal League in the end.
Coventry this, Coventry that.
Substitute.
Have a day off. Coventry's going down.
In the summer, outstanding against Brazil in that game that Norway won.
Ole, ole, ole. Champione, champione.
And a minor inquiry into Martin Odegaard's goal, but VAR having been consulted, allows it to stand. And poor Carl Rushworth has to swallow that as 17 clean sheets in the Championship last year. Conceded just 45 goals. He was stellar. Some of the saves he made were remarkable, gravity-defying. Rice.
Oh, wow.
Ah,
lucky Zolas. Take a touch, though.
Saka drifts it in. Williams is there to meet it. By De Silva.
I mentioned before about Frank Lampard, that difficult situation you have as a manager at 2-0 where you still think there might be a chance if you could fluke a goal, get something from a set piece. But I think it completely changes for me once it goes to 3-0. I think now, even at this early stage, you're going to be thinking, how can we stop it?
There's Havertz.
Oh, unlucky Skelly.
Really nice
Unlucky.
Lewis Skelly saw tipped over by Carl Rushworth.
I mean, this is just a completely different level of team that Coventry will be used to. And that's of course, that's the case. Promoted team up against the champions.
Skelly should have passed it, though. Zolas was free.
As I said, I think
He was free, so he could have passed it.
I can't speak for Frank Lampard, but that's probably something that you could be maybe thinking about stopping Arsenal rather than thinking, can we get back into this game?
Drifted in by Rice. By Thomas, carried away by Van Eyck.
There's a brilliant header from Bobby Thomas. So often we see those Arsenal players, don't we? The back post, jumping over defenders.
Zolas.
My man of the match, man. But Zolas has been quality.
Greedy do Arsenal feel?
Greedy. I feel really greedy.
Saka. Odegaard.
Let's go and get 6. That would be an embarrassment if they got 6. That would be so embarrassing for Coventry, though. If we actually scored 6 past them, that would be really embarrassing.
We do have a League Cup tie down at Plymouth in the week, which will give Lampard the chance, no doubt, to rehearse a few alternatives. As you were saying before,
The world deserves a seat.
the home game against Hull already feels huge. Actually, Hull were one of 2 teams last season
Arsenal FC. We're by far the greatest team. The world deserves a seat. And it's Arsenal. Arsenal FC.
Grimes. Chowner. Chowner's cross. Dealt with by White. And Saka. Amenda. The space again for Chowner. Van Eyck. Oh, that was inviting. Just too much on it for Sims. By Mosquera, Mendes there again. Nice
Come on,
little spell
man.
for Coventry. Onyeka.
Don't start panicking, man. We're 3-0 up. Come on.
De Silva.
Get off the ball.
Saka got a toe in and Coventry got a corner.
Yeah, really good from Coventry on both flanks as well. With those supporters in that far corner, just a sea of blue, isn't it? Delighted to be back.
It is a really lovely sight for those of us who grew up with Coventry as a permanent part of this scenery.
I don't think there'll be too many people too disappointed with Coventry being back with the big boys. As I said, we grew up with it in that division for so long. The first division.
They speak with an accent exceedingly rare. If you want a cathedral, they've got one to spare. That's how the song goes. Delay is because of the referee's kick. Maybe as simple as the watch there. Grudge with an outswinger. Thomas was attacking it. Saka away. Onyeka couldn't make the intervention he needed. Saka has freed Havertz here. Solis is through the middle. Ødegaard alongside. Martin Ødegaard. Christos Solis was offside.
I found peace in your violence. Then show me that want to try.
Half a yard ahead of himself.
We're singing in the North Bank. Ow!
Since these two did last meet in the Premier League, Coventry have made 2 visits to this ground in the cup competitions. They shipped 6 in the League Cup in September 2012.
Mikel Arteta's army.
Walcott, that team. They lost 4-0 here in the FA Cup in January of 2014. Goals for Lucas Podolski.
Oh, Podolski. Baller.
Showing some pluck.
Know about Podolski.
We'll be happy there to Silva. He was on for the 1-2 to Camilla Simmons, but he decided to try and go for himself. It would have been a brilliant little goal, or certainly a great chance. Being able to find the left back, Simmons.
Skelly hit the turf under pressure from Onyeka.
Brilliant little run. Space just opens up for him. Finds a centre forward. He just wants it round the corner. Pulled it off, Ellis Simmons. He'd been right on top of the goalkeeper, wouldn't he? Left back for Coventry.
I'm Arsenal till I die. I'm Arsenal till I die. I know I am. I'm sure I am. I'm Arsenal till I die. Arsenal till I die. I'm Arsenal till I die.
Ødegaard. Skelly had a little look. Gabriel. Ødegaard. White. Ødegaard. Neatly worked. Ben White. Beyond Solis. Knocked away by Chowner.
It's a new season, and maybe we've seen a new Martin Ødegaard. He definitely hasn't been himself in the last couple of seasons. A couple of seasons ago, I thought he was getting to the level of sort of what Kevin De Bruyne was doing for Manchester City. He really was pulling the strings for Arsenal. It just didn't happen for him in the last couple of seasons.
Oh.
He was himself, but as I said, I really enjoyed him at the end of last season. I enjoyed him in the World Cup as well. I thought he was outstanding last weekend as well in the Community Shield. Same again here.
Solis, Calafiori.
Oh.
By Solis, who had Odegaard for perhaps unwanted company.
Hey, this Solis geezer, man. I really like this guy, man. Brilliant replacement. Brilliant replacement for thingy.
Where that was going.
It's kind of Grimes' arm, but for a very natural position.
He said it's not done. He said it's not done. Declan Rice. He said it's not done.
Solis. Lewis Skelly.
Ah.
Get a shot away, and out come Coventry in their numbers, led by De Silva. Odegaard went over. Van Eyck was at his back. And he's penalised.
Oh.
And here
Coventry
comes a
sub.
change. Coming on here is the Danish midfield player Victor Torp, who was very often a substitute in the Championship. He replaces the Ghanaian debutant Callum Pierenchi. Scored Victor Torp in the last 2 games of last season against Wrexham and at Watford. Indeed, he got 2 of the 7 goals they scored against Queen's Park Rangers this weekend last year.
Where the clock and where the clock and where the clock end of Highbury.
Odegaard. Taken by Grimes.
Where the clock end of Highbury.
Solis.
Where the North Bank of Highbury.
Skelly. Pushed out by Thomas. Sims was able to turn and face Mosquera. But there's no route around Declan Rice.
Where the clock end of Highbury. Where the North Bank. Where the North Bank. Where the North Bank of Highbury.
See down beneath that Noni Madueke is preparing to come on for Arsenal.
Noni.
Just have a free week ahead of them. Once we're into September, there won't be many of those. Champions League group draw at the end
But
of
I
this week.
bet we would get the hardest fixtures. I bet. I can literally feel it. We will get the hardest fixtures.
Havertz. Met well by Bobby Thomas.
Dangerous on this side. Zola's been excellent, hasn't he? His Premier League debut.
Hey, Zolis has been quality, man.
He is the Trossard replacement.
And he's a brilliant Trossard replacement.
This first hour in an Arsenal shirt in the Premier League, that he may be a Trossard upgrade. Nice with the corner, Rushworth couldn't get access to the ball. Solis!
Oh!
Rushworth's block.
Oh my God, mate. This Solis guy, oh my God.
Yeah, probably a little bit fortunate, the goalkeeper. It's really close to his body. It was a brilliant strike. Solis again on the edge of that box. Looks dangerous every time he gets the ball, doesn't he? The left winger Arsenal have got.
But yeah, we have no Martinelli, so Love you, Arsenal. We do. Oh, Arsenal, we love you.
Coventry's finest ever goalkeeper, Steve Agrizovic, their cup-winning keeper. More than 600
Love you, Arsenal. We do. Oh, Arsenal, we love you.
His enthusiasm for Coventry City remains absolutely undimmed. He loves the club. He's an essential part of its furniture. You played in his penultimate match for Coventry, Carol. 3-0 win at Highfield Road for Liverpool.
Quite pleased with that. Getting down a legend like that.
Nice, Mosquera.
Onyeka. Thomas Asante. To Silva. By Calafiori. Bobby Thomas, why not? He hopes it got a nip. The referee thinks otherwise.
The referee didn't know, and he was just looking at the reactions of the players to try and give him an insight.
Grimes continues to ask the question. Here perhaps is the answer.
No.
Maybe off Mosquera's heel.
He didn't even touch it.
VAR these days is allowed to turn a normally given corner the other way.
Declan Rice.
Doesn't work in reverse. So here are these two Arsenal changes. Declan Rice has put in a more than satisfactory
And then Saka
shift.
from Noni Madueke.
Last and to come, 3/4 of the game is plenty. Bukayo Saka has his first goal of the season. And on in his stead comes Noni Madueke and into midfield. Martin Zubimendi. Okay, Saka, of course, England alternatives through the summer. Martin Zubimendi played just once at the World Cup for Spain, and it was in the final. Madueke. Skelly.
We're the North Bank, we're the North Bank, we're the North Bank of Highbury.
Solis. Gabriel. Has gone over, and he's earned a free kick at the expense of Gabriel. So Coventry changes here. One very familiar
Number
face to their
9.
supporters and one brand new one. It's been a lonely evening for Ellis Sims up there, and he is replaced by Taiwo Awoniyi, who got a heartfelt farewell from Nottingham Forest this week as he moved an hour south down to Coventry. And, Jack Rodoni, who was a staple in the championship season.
And who else? What?
Thomas Asante. Rodoni actually missed the celebrations with a shoulder injury. He hasn't played since.
We're the North Bank, we're the North Bank.
Sewed up the title. Okay.
And
of course,
Konza.
Have another new signing on site today, just arrived from Aston
And
Villa,
then
Esri Konsa. It's cover to start with.
Number
for the,
23.
Saliba, but the suggestion, Jamie, that he wouldn't expect to be competing for a first-team place when Saliba and Gabriel are both available seems odd to me. He was England's World Cup first-pick centre-half.
Yeah, but I mean, certainly in Saliba, he's one of the best in the world, if not, you know, the defender who's going to become the best centre-back in the world. He's imperious, isn't he? It reminds me a little bit of the sign of Eze last summer, where Arsenal just reacted late in the window to an injury. I think you remember in pre-season last season, I think Havertz got an injury. They knew he'd be out for a few months. They just went and bought Eze. It reminds me of the same. They've just gone and bought a really good Premier League player to do a job for them for a certain amount of time, and then eventually, when the big boys come back, there'll be a fantastic squad player for them. Eze's on the bench for Arsenal tonight, and I think eventually when Saliba's back, will be the case with Konza, but they still get plenty of games. That's the nature of the big clubs now.
Very interesting to see whether he is thrown in for his Arsenal debut at Villa Park next weekend. It's Monday Night Football next weekend, so you'll have some fun with that, Jamie, if it happens.
To Mikel Arteta make sure he got the deal over the line, to make sure Konza wasn't playing against them.
Lewis Skelly, Zubimendi, Madueke, Martin Odegaard, header out by Bobby Thomas. Mascara muscles it back. Solis, who says he is really hungry for a goal. Calafiori. Lewis Skelly.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, unlucky.
Carl Rushworth.
He's been brilliant again, hasn't he, Lewis Skelly?
I'm sweating, man.
Similar to the pass he played in the Community Shield. Same man again, Calafiori. We had to dislodge Lewis Skelly out of this team in that role. I always think as well in central midfield, doesn't happen too often, but when you can get a left footer and a right footer in there, it always gives you a lovely balance. And you go back, what, 20, 30 years, you think of that great central midfield for Arsenal, Vieira and Petit. Those passes, Petit used to play the angles, he could play balls into people as well. Because more often than not, most teams play with two right-footed players, and when you're receiving the ball in that left central midfield position, you just can't get the passes off that a left footer can.
It's not clear at the moment how long Bruno Guimaraes is going to be out for. Beforehand, Mikel Arteta didn't seem overly concerned, but we'll see. Let's throw. A chance to re-rehearse it. No towels allowed. If you're going to dry the ball, you've got to use your own shirt.
Ah.
Slip into the path of Rodoni.
Oh, Ben White, Ben White, Ben White. Oh my God.
Contributed 7 goals from midfield last season in the Championship title campaign. China's feeling the pain. Onyeka's down as well. More changes here, which further illustrate the extraordinary depth that Arsenal have now. And illustrate the extraordinary depth of feeling
Gonzalez.
that already exists for Christos Solis. He and Martin Ødegaard have been excellent on the night, and they are replaced by Eberechi Eze and world champion
Gonzalez for Eze, Martin Ødegaard for Mikel Merino.
Trademark ridiculously late goals. It's Portugal and Belgium for Spain. Chauner. Awani, who does have a very good record against Arsenal. 3 goals in 6 Premier League games for Forest against the Gunners, including one, I remember, 3 or 4 years back, which both kept Forest up and afforded Manchester City the title at Arsenal's expense on the penultimate weekend at the City Ground.
Oh.
Subimendi, Menda, Awani, Udoni, right ahead of Torp, Madueke, Havertz, Madueke,
Oh, go on.
stops Marino. Awani.
Oh, brilliant.
Terrific take under pressure. Torp.
You can hear them crying down the lane. Eberechi scores again.
Difficult to think Coventry will have a more difficult game this season. You know, the first one underway, probably the most difficult for any team is coming here now. That added confidence, added belief of being champions. I think of the nerves at different times we've seen in this state over the last 2 or 3 years, which is understandable when they've gone so long without winning the title. And now that monkey is off the back. Maybe there's been signs here tonight where we've seen that. Yes, it's Coventry, but the swagger they've played with at times Arsenal.
Mates, Coventry's games in the league, they look pretty difficult, you know. I mean, they got Hull, then they got City, then they got Brighton and Forest. Wow.
This week feels big. Seems so daft to say that so early on, but I think the aspirations of staying in the league, which of course every promoted team will. But they know next week it'll be absolutely bouncing at home. First home fixture back and a very winnable game.
Everything they do or don't achieve this season will be placed, of course, and quite rightly, in the context of the remarkable journey they've been on. More than 3,000 supporters here supporting Coventry tonight. Their first home game of the League One season in August 2013 at Sixfields, Northampton, was in front of an audience of 2,204. That was a home game.
Oh.
Calafiori. Eze. Marino. Subimendi.
Come on, man, we need one more. Let's make it 4. Come on. Oh.
White flicked out towards Calafiori. Who, in allowing that ball to roll out, just might have caused his evening to end, because Arsenal are minded to make a change at left back. He doesn't even have to worry about the new regulations around getting off the pitch quickly. He's made his way off already. In place of Ricardo Calafiori, the natural replacement, Piero Hincapié. Skelly. Subimendi.
There was Calafiori for Hincapié.
Okay. Marino. Subimendi. Okay. Gabriel. Always rising.
Who's Coventry bringing on now?
Gustavo Harmer is a Coventry City player again.
18.
And that, for their fevered supporters, is very good news indeed. He had a season, of course, in the Premier League with Sheffield United, but he is very much a fan favourite. When he returned, just having signed in last Friday night's friendly against Monaco at the CBS, he was received like some sort of a messiah. Let's see what he can do for them with 8 minutes of this game to play.
Oh, man.
Esa.
Thank you, referee.
Dashed away. From Onyeka.
Arsenal, 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 Arsenal. We know what we are. We know what we are. Champions of England. We know what we are.
So here's how it looks for the first month of the Premier League season. Live on Sky Sports, we're all over this first weekend. Brentford tomorrow, City, Brighton, Newcastle on Sunday. Monday night football from the Cottage. And then the same sort of formula throughout the month of September until the first international break.
Oh yeah, I forgot there's another international break very soon. Forgot about that. Boring.
Thoughts away by Onyeka. Awani.
This Madueke guy, man, he really annoys me sometimes. Instead of just cutting in, man, just pass the ball. Literally, that's all you got to do, just pass the ball.
First touch back. Talk.
Oh, man.
Harmer. Tony. Subimendi. Harmer. Grimes. Subimendi, Amenda on halfway. Torp. To Torp, Radoni!
Wasn't paying attention.
Coventry's best chance of the night.
Would have been great to see them get a goal, wouldn't it? Brilliant ball, and it just opens up the space. You just can't direct it or get enough on it. Oh, where's the king of Canny Farm, Mickey Quinn, when you need him?
A reference from Jamie, if you weren't with us earlier, of a very famous Mickey Quinn hat-trick for Coventry on the opening day of the season many moons ago.
I know you're right for getting involved there, because you think how long ago it was and people listening in. Please look up Mickey Quinn, absolute legend.
14th of August 1993. First goal was a penalty, which resulted in a Lee Dixon foul on Peter Unlove. George Graham, Bobby Gould with the respective managers. Coventry team including Phil Babb, Peter Atherton, Roy Wegerle.
Mickey Quinn's still got a Premier League record, hasn't he? The most goals at the start of a season from a first year.
Champione, champione.
Marino, Capier, Zubimendi, Marino, so back to football upcoming, as mentioned, but plenty else besides. Formula One's back this weekend, Dutch Grand Prix from Zandvoort, Sunday from 12:30. US Open is next weekend, the tennis from Flushing Meadow, Carlos Alcaraz defending there. Transfer deadline day, Tuesday 1st of September. Your multi-view, if you are a Sky TV customer, enables you to watch 4 things at once. And on Friday the 11th of September, the Solheim Cup begins. Europe want that back. I believe that's happening in the Netherlands this year as well. Torp. De Silva. Harmer, our knee was bonked off the ball, and he's got himself a free kick with 90 seconds of the 90 minutes to play.
Oh man.
You can argue, was it a coming together or just scared and know what he's doing? He's probably clever enough to know he just got the edge on him there, hadn't he? Oh, Nye.
Well, it will be lovely for Coventry to carry a memory away from here, in some sense to launch their new Premier League existence.
Champione, champione, ole, ole, ole.
By Torp and allowed to go by Ryan.
Ah, what a rubbish free kick.
So carry your player of the match.
Zolas.
Toss up between 2 players.
What? No, Zolas.
Debut for Arsenal. And Odegaard. I just went for Odegaard. He got his goal. Top of most of the stats within the game as well. But it was a flip of a coin. But maybe that goal just edged it for Odegaard. I'm expecting a really big season for him. Getting back to the levels that he was a couple of years ago. And I've said before about, and I still feel like maybe in terms of, not so much the Premier League, but maybe the Champions League, do Arsenal have a real superstar in their attack? And I've actually felt a couple of years ago, Saka and Odegaard were really close to becoming that. And they just probably haven't been
4
themselves
minutes,
in the
chat.
last sort of 12 months. But if they could get
4 more
really near the
minutes.
levels they've been the last few years.
Marino.
Oh.
Across.
first choice player, but how many important goals has he got? Goals for Arsenal. That's Jack, goal getter for the Gunners.
Tony.
You've only come to see the Arsenal. Come to see the Arsenal. You've only come to see the Arsenal. Come to see the Arsenal. Come to see the Arsenal. You've only come to see the Arsenal. Come to see the Arsenal.
This is the ultimate level. There will be tasks more achievable than this one. Manchester City away next week. It'll be a blur of sky blue there. And you can be sure that wherever they go, they will be making themselves a terrific supporter base. Let's all sing together. Play up Sky Blues. Tottenham or Chelsea, United or anyone. That's what they sing. They'll fight till the day is won.
Arsenal FC, we're by far the greatest team the world has ever seen.
Eze. Time perhaps for one last Arsenal flourish. As if they haven't made their point already. Truth be told, that point is made pretty forcibly. Capier. Reality, as Jamie was implying, it's kind of as relaxed an evening this stadium as we've experienced for quite a while.
Yeah, and you think about things about, you know, could Arsenal go and win it again? I think most people's favourites, sort of the best team, the best squad. But
We are top of the league, so we are top of the league.
and it'd be psychologically as well, the fact that they've won the title. You just see players relax a lot more, play with a lot more swag. I think we saw signs of that in the first half as well. It'll be a much tougher testicle, of course, and Arsenal know that as well.
Arsenal are going to finish the evening with an offensive free kick.
We are top of the league, so we are top of the league.
Last moments of his Premier League debut. We certainly seem to have the physicality required. This is borrowed time.
Oh. Go on, Eze. Have a crack. Shoot.
Eze. A little bit dreamy.
Brilliant.
And that's that. And that is
Come
the level.
on.
That is where the bar is set. That is how good the champions are. And that is the extent
Brilliant.
of Coventry's
Brilliant.
task. Just as Mikel Arteta would have wanted it, Kai Havertz with a really smooth finish after a quarter of an hour.
Come on.
Saka, Johnny on the spot 7 minutes after that. And Martin Odegaard, who was brilliant with what actually amounted to a bit of a miss kick.
Brilliant.
The third goal soon after the half-time interval. And Arsenal, Jamie, Arsenal are looking really good.
Come on.
It just the case they were playing, you know, a team who are probably not used to the level. First game for them, and you know, Arsenal showed their class. You get that.
Arsenal. Arsenal.
If doesn't probably do justice to Arsenal at times and how they play, but it's probably something that you wouldn't want to get out of hand with Coventry, first game up, promoted team as well. And I think for Coventry, they've got the toughest test they'll have this season out the way, first game, and 37 to go.
Waka waka, 60 million down the drain. Kai Havertz scores again.
Coventry will no doubt find a way to derive positives from that. Taiwo Awoniyi was brought off the bench towards the end, but Frank Lampard understands, he knows what it is to be champion, and Arsenal tonight certainly looked champion. The final score on opening night, Dave: Arsenal 3, Coventry City 0.
Very much a case of job done for Arsenal. Frank Lampard knows all about what goes on in Kai Havertz's mind as well. He brought him to England, didn't he, with Chelsea, and he was on the receiving end tonight. But even as he said to us before the game, Frank Lampard, of course you never know, but the Coventry fans will head off into London tonight singing their anthem, and they well know that this result here will not have an impact on their Premier League future.
60 million down the drain. Kai Havertz scores again.
Arsenal, and their next one at Manchester City as well. But their next game is their first home game of their new Premier League adventure, and that is against Hull City next Saturday, which, even at the early stage of the season, because of the opposition, because it's a fellow promoted side, brings with it huge importance. They are back in the Premier League, and that in itself is worthy of celebration, and they will have learned an awful lot from this first 90 minutes at the home of the champions. Very happy man with what he's seen here tonight, Mikel Arteta, and why not? Arsenal fans might well be happy as well, and you can get involved and give your verdict on tonight's performances, because Sky Sports has partnered with Fanatics to discover true fan opinion. Fanalysis, to have your say on your club. Download the Fanalysis app right now. Scan that QR code to find out more information on the Fanalysis.
Come on.
So 1 down tonight at the Emirates Stadium and 5 to go for us this weekend. This is the picture tomorrow. Hull City starting against Manchester United. Everton up against Palace. It's Ipswich, another new boy, up against Sunderland. Forest play Leeds. Then our second live game of the weekend sees Brentford take on Spurs from 5:30. Super Sunday, 3 live games for you. The 2 1 o'clock kickoffs, Brighton up against 2 o'clock kickoffs, Brighton Villa and Manchester City, Bournemouth, and at 4:30 Newcastle United up against Liverpool, both under new management, as are Fulham and Chelsea, who will kick us off on Monday Night Football. And Super 6 returns with £1 million jackpot, and it's there until it's won. All you have to do is predict 6 correct scores, play for free. Again, scan that QR code for more information. F1 returns with the Dutch Grand Prix this weekend.
Oh, man. Right, chat, this is where I will be ending today's stream. I am going to raid. Let's raid Noons. If you watch Ginge and all that, you'll know who Noons is. Go and actually, I'm not gonna raid. But yeah, I will be live tomorrow at 6:30. So yeah, see you all then. Nice, lovely stream today. Up the Arsenal, we won. And yeah, catch you lot tomorrow at 6:30 PM UK time. Love you all, chat. See you all tomorrow. Love you all.